Hi guys, Nazani from Day 5 Vending here. Today I'm talking about three costly vending machine mistakes that could ruin your profit, and I'm going to tell you what to do instead of, ruining your vending machine business. A vending machine can make you money while you're sleeping, but most beginners lose thousands because they make the wrong moves before they even start. After running vending machines for years, I've learned exactly what works, what doesn't, and how you can build a vending business that's actually passive. Because, the word passive gets thrown around a lot. Like, you can make this business passive, we can do this, but not in reality. In reality, most of businesses fail to become passive. They actually become a second job for you. But I'm going to teach you exactly what you can do to make it passive because, years of experience in this area. So you can trust me. And today I'm going to show you the three biggest mistakes that could make or break your vending business and how you can avoid them. And if you stick around, I'll show you how to build a vending business that runs on autopilot with us at DFI Vending. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to start. Oh my God, I'm going to become huge. I'm going to start with an example. Let's put me here. Let's, yes, let's send this put me here. All right, so let's make it smaller. So, all right, two pictures here. One of them is Mike and the other one is Lisa. I'm going to start with an example, like I said. It's Mike and Lisa, two entrepreneurs looking for a passive income stream. Emphasis on the passive. Mike, what does he do? He buys a vending machine first and hopes to find a location later. Lisa secures a high traffic location first, then chooses the best vending machine. What happens? Mike's vending machine sits in his garage for months, not making any money. Lisa's vending machine, on the other hand, starts making money from day one. The lesson you should learn from this is that vending machines don't make money in storage. They need foot traffic. Let me explain. Mistake number one, buying a machine before securing a location. A lot of people see a vending machine on sale, they buy it, and they think, all right, now I just need a location. Wrong. That's doing it backwards. Why? Because vending machines don't make money sitting in storage. Like, you can't buy a vending machine and put it in a storage facility and be like, hey, why profits? I was so, this is a really good passive income and I would make a lot of money. Girl, your machine is in a storage facility. It's not doing anything. Your income comes from foot traffic, not the machine itself. Here's how to tell if a location is profitable. That's how you can make money. The location. I told you before, location, location, location. Location matters the most. So here's how to tell if a location is profitable. It should generate at least between 1,500 to 2,500 per month in sales. So between 1,500, 2,500 per month. Okay? It should have consistent, repeated customers. You gotta have repeated customers. You gotta have, like, how they say, like, regulars? You gotta have regulars. It should also be a place where people need a vending machine, a place where people are always gonna need a vending machine, like gyms and, hospitals, offices, warehouses. Actually, I have it right here. The best vending locations include gyms and fitness centers, like I told you, because people in gyms and fitness centers are always going to need their energy drinks, their energy bars. They're going to need their headphones that they left their own at home. They're going to need their towels, their hygienic stuff. Maybe they left something, deodorant, stuff like that. Hotels. Guests often want late night snacks. Hotels have a lot of visitors. They might want snacks. Maybe they forgot their toothbrush at home and they're on vacation now. So they're gonna need a toothbrush. They're gonna buy a toothbrush. Maybe it's 2 a.m. at the lobby of the hotel and they're going up to their room, but they're feeling famished. What are they gonna do? Hey, here's a vending machine. It has snacks and beverages. Let's buy some. Hospitals and medical facilities. Staff and visitors are definitely going to need a convenient food option because a hospital isn't a place for you to be like, hey, I feel like I should have like a feast today. Let me make myself something. No, it's a hospital. You're going to need a convenient fast food. That's all you're going to need. Warehouses, factories, and large offices. Employees of these places rely on vending machines for meals because they're not going to bring food with themselves every day. So they need a vending machine. And also high-end apartment buildings. Don't forget about that. Residents, they want their premium snacks and their premium beverages. So that's also a good place. So at this point of the video, I'm going to give you a reality check. If a location isn't making at least 1,500 per month, it's not a good location. You got to move. I moved too because that wasn't a good location. Wasn't a good location. All right. Let me give you the reason on why most people fail. They fail because they don't know how to find high profit locations. Listen, you guys, in this business, in the vending machine business, in our business, location is the number one thing. Like, it's really, really, really important. I cannot emphasize this enough. It's really important. So, they don't know how to find high profit locations. That's why they fail. They get stuck negotiating contracts with property owners, and I don't even want to get into it. It's such a headache that I don't. You know what? You should definitely have someone handle this part for you. If you don't want us at DFI Vending handling everything for you, you should definitely have someone handle this part for you because it's. I don't want to get into it. It's a complete process. They waste months trying to land one good placement, and if you're wasting months trying to find one good spot for your vending machine, you're losing money. Especially if you bought your machine beforehand, like the mistake I told you not to make. So. Here at DFI Vending, I secure high traffic premium locations for you. So you start making money from day one. Instead of spending weeks and months trying to do cold calls and going door to door and negotiating with property owners and doing all of this, looking for just one place, I place your vending machine in the best possible location and you start earning profits from day one. You start making money from day one and not low sales. You start making above $2,000 per month. So, I can guarantee you that at DFI Vending. Mistake number two. What's mistake number two? It says buying the wrong machine. Remember, I told you we have three kinds of machines. We got new ones, we got refurbished ones, and we got used ones to just jog your memory. The new ones, in my opinion, are the best. The used ones, way too risky. They could break at any time. Somebody might be scamming you and giving a completely broken machine, passing it off as usable. Refurbished ones, I remember telling you guys it's the middle ground, but it's still a used machine, so you got to be careful. It says cheap equals expensive in the long run. Let me explain this to you. A lot of beginners, they try to cut costs at the beginning by buying the cheapest vending machine they can find. Huge mistake, huge, huge mistake. What happens next when you do this? Machine constantly breaks down. If you buy a really cheap machine, why do you think it's cheap? There's something wrong with it. For sure, there's something wrong with it. So your machine is going to constantly break down. You got to pay for repairs, and repairs cause downtimes. And while your machine is down, what are you losing? Revenues. You're losing sales left and right. No credit card payments. Lost sales. Listen, over 80% of vending transactions are cashless now. So if you don't have a card reader, you're losing a lot of money, a lot of profits. And also no remote tracking. So you got to make constant trips to check your stock. Hey, is this in stock? Hey, you can't even track your sales if it's not if it doesn't have remote tracking. Sorry. What the right vending machine must have. The right vending machine must accept digital payments, Apple Pay, Google Pay, credit cards, etc. It doesn't matter. It should have it. It should track sales and inventory remotely. So you don't need to visit every site, especially if you have a few machines. You don't need to visit all of them. Hey, is this stocked? Is this in stock? Does this need refilling? None of that. It should be reliable and require minimal maintenance. So you don't have to be all from this you shouldn't be like going back and forth trying to like repair your machine. Hey, this machine is broken. Let me go get a guy. Hey, man, are you available to like repair my machine? Lost revenue. And also wasting your time. This isn't a passive income. This isn't what passive means at all. What you should actually spend. What you should actually spend your money on for a vending business that's actually going to work. It says smart vending machine. So listen, smart vending machines are usually around $7,000 to $12,000, but they are fully automated. They accept cashless payments, which I told you over 80% of, vending transactions, they're now cashless. So huge profit jump if you have cashless payments. And also they have remote monitoring. So you don't need to you can just check your stocking, restocking, and you can track your sales from an app on your phone. You can check your stock from an app on your phone, so you don't need to make trips back and forth. You got several options. Premium snack and drink combo machines. They cost between $5,000 to $8,000. These machines usually have cashless payments, and they're they're the kind of machine that can handle snacks and drinks at the same time. These also sell well, and their price their price is mid-range. It's good. Basic drink or snack machines, between $4,000 to $5,500. These usually don't have cashless payments, so I don't recommend these because lost revenue, but they're still good. They're better. They're better than like a cheap used vending machine that's going to break any second now. You should avoid cheap $1,000 machines from Facebook Marketplace. Why? Because they're not going to take card payments, lost revenue. They're going to break down constantly, money, money, money. And they cost more in repairs than they make in profit. Listen, if that machine, by some miracle, starts making money for you, whatever money is going to make, it's just going to go back into it because it's definitely going to break over and over and over again. So you just got to give the money that you made from the machine back to the machine. Hey, here, fix yourself. So, also your time. You got to go get a guy to come and check your machine out, and you got to do this like weekly, I guarantee you. So that's why here at DFI Vending, I provide top tier smart vending machines that are going to make you the most profit. And you're not going to be involved in any of it. Like you're not going to have any headaches. You're not going to be worried about, hey, my machine is it going to break down? Am I going to make profits this month? All of it. I handle all of it at DFI Vending. You don't have to worry about anything. So instead of buying the wrong machine, I'm going to set you up with the best machine that you can get, and I'm going to put it in the best location that we do research, we analyze data, and we have the best spots. We have the best premium spots. I'm going to give you the best machine with the best spot. So you're definitely going to start making money from day one. Like that's guaranteed here. Mistake number 3, the last one. Underestimating costs and thinking it's 100% passive from day one. A lot of beginners think vending is completely passive from beginning and it doesn't cost that much. But that's not true because they're beginners. They don't know. Like you guys are beginners. You don't know. It's okay. You don't account for restocking and inventory costs. In order for your machine to make money, you got to give it money. You need money to make money. So you got to stock your machine and you got to do restocking and you got to check your inventory. All of that requires money. You got to do maintenance and repairs. Maintenance isn't free. And if your machine breaks down, if it's refurbished and used, it's definitely going to break down. So it doesn't happen with I haven't seen any problems with new ones, maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes, like the card isn't working or something like that. But you got to pay for maintenance and repairs, obviously, and commissions to location owners. Listen, if you're looking for a location yourself, you sometimes have to deal with the property owner and you got to give them commission if you didn't know. Yeah, you got to give them commission. So these are some costs that you guys don't account for. And what most people don't realize is that restocking is going to take hours of your week, especially if you're doing it yourself and you have more than one machine. Each machine, takes around 3 to 5 hours to restock. So just imagine that in your week. And also machines need occasional repairs. If you don't have a support team, you got to do it yourself. So what are you going to do? Your machine breaks down. You got to go find a guy. Hey man, are you available? Oh, you're not available. Hey, other man, are you also available? Oh, you're not available too. You got to go find a guy and you got to take him to your machine and you got to fix it. What's happening in the meantime? Like what's happening while you're doing all of this? You're losing revenue. You're losing profits because your machine is down and it's not making you money. This doesn't happen at DFI vending with us. It never does. Something else is you got to find prime locations and they may require revenue sharing with property owners. Some prime locations, they have like a downside. You have to do revenue sharing with the property owner. I'm not going to get into it, but it's a whole process that is definitely going to give you a headache that you're going to need to pay for. So I recommend if like you don't want anyone doing anything for you, just have this one, someone else do it. Like have someone else handle this. Like I guarantee you. And here's how you can make vending actually passive. Like here's how you can do it with DFI vending. You got to use smart machines with remote tracking. So you don't need to like make trips, go back and forth, like checking everything, checking your sales, checking your inventory, see what's in stock, see what isn't in stock, see what you got to do. You should outsource your restocking and maintenance. You got to have a team handle your restocking and maintenance for you. So you don't like waste your whole week doing stuff that you shouldn't do. Like you can have someone else do it for you. You don't need to handle repairs. You don't need to handle restocking. You don't even need to handle stocking in the first place. I can do it for you at DFI vending. You got to focus on a high traffic, high profit location. That's how you can make more money with fewer machines. The location is really important. I'm telling you guys for the thousandth time. So for the thousandth time. And I'm going to give you a reality check again. If you run your vending business yourself, expect to have at least 5 hours and at most 10 hours of your per week restocking, maintaining your machine, doing repairs, doing a lot of work, like all the things that I just said, maintenance, restocking, checking your machines, all of that. But if you use me, you use us at DFI vending, you get a fully automated business at your service and you just collect your money. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do anything else. Instead of managing machines yourself, we handle everything. We secure a location for you and it's a guaranteed high traffic location. So you start making money from the beginning. You get automated tracking. So you always know what's selling, what isn't selling. You can check your sales, you can check your inventory, you can check your stocking, everything. Restocking and maintenance services. So you never have to lift a finger. If you want a vending business without the work, that's why I'm here at DFI Vending. I can do it for you. Listen, if you're serious about making passive income with vending machines, you got two routes to go. Let me show you the two routes you have. Let me make myself small. You got the DIY route versus the DFI route. If you choose the do-it-yourself route, if you choose to do it yourself, you have to go look for a location for weeks, even months. You got to go talk to property owners. You got to do cold calls. You got to go door to door. It's a long process. You have to buy the machine yourself. And like I've said before, if you don't have an expert with you, somebody might give you like a machine that is at the end of its lifespan and just, run away. And you're left with a machine that isn't going to work for long. So you got that. You got to do the stocking yourself, the restocking, the maintenance. If something breaks, you're on your own. If your card reader isn't working, there's no one to handle it for you. Or you can go the DFI route, us. At DFI vending, I'm going to give you a completely managed passive vending business, and you don't need to lift a finger. You just need to collect your money every month. That's all you need to do. So if you're serious, emphasis on the serious, if you're serious about making passive income without lifting a finger and having everything handled for you, that's why I'm here at DFI Vending. Click the link in the description and get started today. Also, let me ask you something. Tell me in the comments. Would you rather run your vending machine business yourself or have someone do it for you, like us at DFI Vending? Also, if you want more tips on how to run a vending machine business that's actually passive, please like and subscribe for more tips. See ya. Bye.